A child's brain grows more rapidly during their first 1,000 days. That spans from conception through age 2 than at any other time in their life. That makes it a crucial window of time for expecting and breastfeeding moms to nourish their child's early brain development. But from nut milks to sea salt, some dietary swaps that you might think are healthy might actually be depriving them of vital nutrients, one of which is iodine. Maisano, a registered dietitian and mom of 2 toddlers, joining me now to talk about the importance of iodine for early brain development and how to ensure you're working this essential nutrient into your diet. All right, Megan, so I know that recent research has shown that iodine consumption's been on the decline. Just how much does a pregnant woman need, and does that change if she's breastfeeding?
Yeah, thanks. Great question. I'm glad you brought up this topic of iodine because it's not something that many of us know about or are talking about. So first, let me take a step back and let you know why it's so important. So iodine is a mineral that our bodies need to make thyroid hormones. And, these hormones are important for a lot of different functions, but one in particular is fetal brain development during pregnancy. In fact, iodine deficiencies during pregnancy have been linked to developmental delays and even lower IQ in children. And you're right, iodine consumption is declining according to national survey data. So it's concerning from a public health perspective. Because iodine is so critical for baby's brain development, daily demands go up quite significantly during pregnancy and lactation. So for everyday adults like you and me, our iodine daily goal is 150 micrograms a day. But when you become pregnant, this jumps up to 220 micrograms a day. And then if you're breastfeeding or pumping, that amount goes up even more to 290 micrograms a day. So quite a big jump to meet those higher needs.
Can you give an example of what you might need to eat in a single day to achieve that?
Yeah, so 3 food groups that naturally offer iodine are fish, like cod, shrimp, and salmon, dairy foods like milk, yogurt, and cheese, and eggs, specifically whole eggs that include that yolk in them. You can also get iodine from iodized salt, but we want to be mindful about how much salt we're consuming due to the sodium content of it. And when it comes to how much of what food to eat to meet these daily goals, I never want to be overly prescriptive, but a safe bet is following the dietary guidelines recommendations of 2 to 3 servings of seafood a week, about 3 servings of dairy a day, and incorporating eggs alongside a balanced and diverse diet.
So what are the best sources of iodine, and how do I know if a food is a good source? Is it listed on that nutrition facts panel?
So iodine does not have to be listed on the nutrition facts panel unless it's added to the food product. So this can make it really tricky and challenging for us to know, how much is in our food and what are good sources. As I mentioned, seafood, dairy foods, and eggs are often safe bets. But if you really want to look up, the iodine content of a specific food, there is a database that was created by the USDA, FDA, and NIH that's available online. You can find it at usda.gov or simply by using your search engine to search for USDA iodine database, and it should pop up as one of the first results.
Is it possible to consume too much iodine?
Yes, you absolutely can. More isn't always better when it comes to micronutrients, and this is the case with iodine. Consuming more than what's recommended during pregnancy can have harmful effects on thyroid health and a child's brain development.
Megan, what about prenatal vitamins? Do those include iodine?
Yes, so prenatal vitamins are a great idea if you're pregnant, lactating, or even planning to become pregnant because they offer important micronutrients like iodine that help fill those gaps for moms and their babies. But I want to highlight that not every prenatal supplement has iodine in it. So it's important to look at that nutrition label. And at the end of the day, it's always a good idea to speak with your healthcare provider for advice that's tailored to you. Milk is an excellent and convenient source of iodine. In fact, just 1 glass provides about 60% of our daily iodine needs alongside 12 other essential nutrients. Now, for folks who have lactose intolerance, milk may cause digestive issues, but the good news is that lactose-free dairy milk has the same nutritional profile, including iodine, that regular milk has, just without the lactose. And if milk as a beverage just, isn't for you, other dairy foods like yogurt and cheese also offer iodine and naturally have lower levels of lactose, which is why they're usually better tolerated by folks with lactose intolerance.
All right, thanks, Megan. I know for more information on the benefits of incorporating dairy into your diet, you can visit drinkmilk.com. Thanks again for being with us.
Thank you, Pete. So happy to be here.